All right. Okay, so let's get into this. Okay. Masterclass, learning by ear. You know what time it is. Can I get a hand? Please. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Now, we're going to get right into this. You've seen the song that we're doing. I'm new to this artist. I'm new to this song. You're going to witness me learn this by ear. But I'm giving you mad tips. This ain't like my regular series, you feel me? This is learning by ear masterclass. This is for the people who are masters. These are the people who's serious, you feel me? Like me and you feel me? So let's get into it. I'm gonna break this down. Let's see what we dealing with. There's guitar. This is good. You can learn songs that don't have any piano. That's the first thing to get in your head. Stop. First lesson, you need to listen to the song. Sounds regular, right? No, it's not. You need to listen to the song. Listen to the song and get a vibe. Think about what's the chord progression. Like, how many times does it change? 4 times? 2 times? Okay. I hear 4 chord progression. Back to the beginning. I'm finding the bass. Watch me. I hear a C. I found the first thing. I don't even remember exactly where we're at. I just know it's C, right? So immediately I can just start. I might start playing with all the white keys. I might hit a C minor, C major. I'm gonna play around. That actually sounded right. Hold on. Now here's the thing. You play enough songs, you're able to do stuff like that. I think I figured out what we're doing already without even having to do all that. Wait. Hold on. Wait. I think it's a C minor, F. This might be in the key of... I don't know. Wait, I was right about that thing though. Okay. Yeah, C, F, B flat, E flat. Back to C. It's gonna round. The chorus is the same. So it sounds like when it does that round out to get back out, it just does a simple, it stays on that first chord and then goes to that second one and then starts back over. My gosh. I can tell you right now, that comes from learning a bunch of freaking chords, bro, over and over, and learning a lot of different songs. First of all, I may had learned a song, maybe not in that key, but I know I've learned it probably in different, things. A lot of pop songs have that chord progression, that da-da-da-da-da. So, let me just give you the chords real quick, because we're gonna do this a little differently. So, C, right? C, E flat, G. That's your first chord. Second chord, F, A, C. Okay, to a B flat in your left. F, B flat, D. To a E flat in your bass. I'm gonna do a G, B flat, E flat. And you're just gonna walk that bass down to a D and back to the C, and you're gonna start back over. And when it's time to go to the chorus, or come back out of the chorus, you're just gonna stay on this first chord and then go to the second chord. And then it comes back. Feel me? That's the chords. Notice that there was no piano in that song. It was just guitar from what I was hearing in that. I want to break something. I want to show you something. How to expand on chords. Because like, I think a lot of people get confused. Like, this is a good one for producers too. This is a good one for producers. You can get a lot of inspiration from songs that not even in your genre. You probably already know that, but I mean, like, you gotta like really put some respect on some of these other genres, like creativity with what they can do. Because you'd be surprised on how some of these chords can sound. You know, we playing it like this. And then you can change it to. Change up the rhythm of how you play it, and you change the chords. That's what you got to slow it down. Sounds different from. But it was the same chords, right? Same thing though. So what did I do? I added some seventh chords. So when I'm playing by ear, right? I would have started off with the regular. Then I would have started just going off into some other stuff. And people would have been like, what are you doing there? How'd you go from all that other stuff to all this other stuff? All this other stuff. And I'm like, bro, I went to that other stuff because I already got the other stuff. Seventh chords. So you got this, right? This is a good one on like extending your chords, right? So you got this. What key is this song in? It's got an E flat and a B flat in it. It's another, you need your scales. It's got an E flat and it's got B flat in it. That's all I seen. So 2, no. No. B flat. It sounds like a B flat scale. B flat. Cause why? You seen all the notes in that scale, right? Actually, let me try to press all of them so you can see. These are all the notes in that scale. So if you see this, right? You should know all up and down this keyboard, these notes repeat. If you get this pattern and they all repeat, that means you can use all of these wherever you want in any type of fashion, and they should work somehow, right? So if this is a chord and that's of that scale, so I can assume that I can use other notes, even if they're not right here in this chord right here, I can use them to, do something, right? And a lot of times I will do that. So this is a chord as well in this key. G, B flat, D, F. Sometimes I don't even think about like, is it a 7th? Is it a 9th? Sometimes I just think, what if I extend the chord? Like, what if I add a chord with that chord? And what does it look like? I got a C, E flat, G, right? this G could start another chord that's in this scale. How would I do that? It'd be a G, B flat, D. Wait. Yep, checks out. Checks out. So, add them, combine them. Also, this is a 7th. This chord, you add the 7th, it's a B flat. Why is it a 7th? Let's show them why. We're talking about this chord. Let's count. 1, out of this chord, but staying in the key. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, add the 7. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do it. Remember, we trying to stay in the key too. Now, if you add, now, again, that's that. It's all a 7th chord of this C minor already looks closer to the chord I said we want to add, right? It's just one note shy. Why not add it? See what happens. Oh, but what you don't see is that, like, I'm using like one finger to press this right here. It's crossed over. You don't have to do it like that. You can just play the G, B flat, D in your right hand. And then just play the heck, you can try and play all four of those and really expand it. But to make it easier, I say try and just play the C, E flat and play this in your right hand, or just this, or extend over and hit that G. All that with your right hand. My left hand's free. I know it's kind of inversed on the video, but it's my left hand. And then C, E flat. Now you got an expand. Look at this. That's an expanded chord. And you can bring it over with the F. Because if I'm correct, that's this chord, 7th chord, 7th note. That's this note, 7th note. So it's like learning the scales and learning what notes are associated with every single thing within that thing. I forgot, we got like one little half, the other half of the song. Listen to how I found it. Let me show you what happened right there. Why was I able to get that? Because I kind of sung along to it. It was like you feel me? As you can see, I have no chords compared to that part. Yeah, so this is a perfect example of how you can build the chord, because I got the bass. I know where it went. Right? So let's figure it out. I'm about to just try some chords out. That sounds right, but then again, this chord is actually the main chord that we had, and it was actually this chord from the first part, from the, main part of the song. Just a different inversion. Instead of playing it here, the F here, you play the F there. And then you add in, I believe it's a 9th. Yeah, it's a 9th. The C to make it fuller. Feel me? So let's try it. See? Now, what's the next chord when it hits the A? I'm gonna try this. That ain't right. I can already hear that. That ain't right. And that's okay. We're just gonna try something else. I got another chord in my arsenal that I can try out. Let's try that. No, that ain't it. So it ain't this. It ain't that. Let me try something associated with it. Let's try a F. That's right. That sounds right. Okay. Let's really test that theory out. Yeah, we got it. What about the E? Because we already, the E flat is the same as the song. So far, we're using, at least in the right hand, the same chords. Well, some of the same chords. The B flat, the F, except it's an A in the bass. All right. E flat, a G, B flat, E flat, not a E flat, G, B flat, even though you can do that too, but which is another trick. Anytime you I like to make chords sound more fuller by taking an inverted version of it and moving it closer, as close as I can get to the bass. So if the bass is here, the E flat, I don't like typically playing the E flat in the first version up here. Sometimes this, but a lot of times I like it like this. It just feels better to me because it's closer to the E flat. But either way, that's another trick about all chords. I use that mental process for all chords. So what about the E? That ain't it. It ain't a G, B, D. And it shouldn't be, right? Because that's not even in the key. This is a B flat major. That is a B, not a B flat. So what happens if I move it up? And I'll try a different inversion of the A, which is funny because I know a lot of people's like, well, why did you just go to the F? I feel like if it's on an A, then the root note of the chord would be an A somehow. But then when you think about it, I did try that. I tried a A, D flat, E. I tried a C, E. But then when you think about it, the only one that really makes sense is if it's a F, right? And it is, then you should use a different inversion. And F does have an A in it. So let's invert it so that the A is the first root note. So A, C, F. Same thing as F, A, C, A, C, F. So that works. Let's go. Let's try it. I'm afraid to fall down, but I understand the coming out. Come pick it up if I allow it. Can't help it. That don't sound right. I don't think it do. Hold on. Wait. Let me see. I'm afraid to fall down, but I understand the coming out. Come pick it up if I allow it. Can't help it. There's an F somewhere. This is where I start trying to find. I'm really gonna make sure I get this. This is where it gets tricky because guitar's tone on some chords is gonna always sound different than a piano. I'm actually gonna go with this. I like the sound of this. We go to the E, cause I'm listening. I heard a B flat and I heard a F. this chord, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna make it into this chord. So B flat, F, B flat D, A, C, F, right? E flat, G, B flat, E flat. But when it goes down, E flat, we're gonna do a G, B flat, D, F. So and those are your chords. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Okay,